Hey peeps, how are you today? Welcome back to D's Corner. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and notification bell. And make sure you turn that red button gray because the tea is so hot, y'all. It is spilling. We're spilling some hot tea. And if you do not keep up with the latest videos, or if we do not post a video right away, we're also discussing the topic on D's Corner. So make sure you follow me on D's Corner on Twitter and getting all the tea. And also make sure you have your input ready because we're ready to talk. Sunday, everyone. The tea is about to be on and popping. So Ken recently was in La Perla, and he has a story to tell us. And these slideshows that came up on his story on Instagram was like, I was like, oh, really? Did I just read what I just read? Like, apparently Ken was almost into a serious fight. Now, everybody know in other countries, they have certain laws. And he said, should I tell you the La Perla story here? I'm not going to do a story time about it, LOL, but honestly, a funny story. Now, when you guys tell me this, like, nothing's funny when it's serious, but I think he's trying to make it it's funny that it happened, but he didn't know. I don't know, I don't get that part about the funny part, because based off the story that I'm getting ready to read you guys, there is nothing funny about this story, okay? So I don't know what he meant by funny. So actually, I just realized I never mentioned it here only because my CL, but legit could have died. And people from PR will know exactly what I'm talking about. When I was reading this, I said, oh, what is he talking about? Like, what is he talking about? Like, I was really wanting to get close to the tea. I'm like, the suspense is killing me, y'all. Like, what is Ken up to? So, man, I'm telling y'all, you gotta know how to operate when you go to La Perla. And see, I like to travel. And whatever he about to tell us, y'all, it's about to be some tea. And then it says, I already know what's coming. You gotta know how to step in there. So basically, I'm going to get into the video even more, but let's just say this, y'all. I'm just excited for it. And it says, in all, just do your research and respect your neighborhoods. You don't know what goes on there, and that's not your business, but they don't want their business displayed in no way, and I learned it the hard way. So when you go to these other countries, you guys, always go one with a group of people, and also definitely know the laws before you go into another country, because I go on cruises a lot and I travel with Carnival, and trust me, laws and their punishments are a million times worse than the U.S. laws and punishments.
So I went to La Perla in Puerto Rico, and if you're from Puerto Rico, you already know exactly what I'm about to say. So there is a unspoken rule in La Perla that you can't record. I had no idea of this rule when I went. So I went, started recording, walking down the street after we just got burgers in La Perla. It's been cool. It was cool. When I tell you that two guys came up out of nowhere, like ghost, and started pressing. I mean, ready to fight, ready to get active. And then my first thought is fight or flight. I ain't trying to run, so I'm like, man, forget that. We about to fight. I don't know what y'all talking about, but I'm ready to fight. And in the midst of that, like, I'm ready to fight. Like, I'm pressing dude back. 8, 9 more dudes. I was saying 8 or 9 more dudes surrounded, and it got to a point where it's realized if I fight, we not gonna get back. We ain't gonna make it back safe. They outnumber us by far. So I ended up grabbing the phone and had to delete whatever was recorded. Just like, look, bro. And at this point, I'm trying to get home safe. And so we learned about La Perla at a club that we were at recently. So I had to walk back to the club and ask these dudes, like, yo, what was that? Like, what happened? Why didn't y'all warn us of that? But long story short, they had told us that, look, bro, if you're going to go to La Perla, there's rules. There's a respect level of that. And I respect that. I have no issue with that. I'm not trying to be American or whatever the case may be. But they have injured people for that. Injuries that people may not recover from. So long story short, do your research if you're going to go to places, especially local neighborhoods, because you never really know. But I love Puerto Rico. I love Puerto Rican people. No issues. It's not a matter of me trying to sway people not to go there. It's just do your research, all of that. But all in all, had I decided, which initially that's what I wanted to do, I was ready to fight, it could have been way worse. Way worse. But that's pretty much the story. Not looking back, it's a funny thing, but it was very, very dangerous. Like it was bad how pressed and how them dudes checked us. At the end of the day, they checked us, and they weren't playing no games. They weren't trying to hear anything we had to say. But at the end of the day, made it back safely, and yeah, it was a lesson learned that if you're gonna go to these places, do your research.
And you guys, so I was sitting here telling you guys that he was also in Puerto Rico with another girl that which allegedly is supposed to be his new boo, and she's Atlanta native. Now let's just say this, you guys, compared to the pedal boards, not the pedal boards, the surfboards they're having on this photo, like the slideshows that I have posted up, she's actually on another surfboard that's kind of similar to Ken's. And they are, the way they were in Puerto Rico together. And then also she had some other pictures that I didn't quite save, which I should, to actually let you guys know that they were together. Now, Vaya has COVID, so hopefully she recovers from COVID. We always talk about different people here, so we love to talk about Vaya. And she had recently posted, now I try to keep stuff like this confidential, but when our favorite people that we like to talk about post something and she wants us to know, I'm going to let y'all know, So I guess it wasn't too confidential, but she said she has COVID. So we're going to keep her in our prayers. So Elon Musk had reached 1 million streams. That is great. We're just trying to get it to 1 million altogether. Like really, like we want it to be out of the water. Like we want it to be like the next Musk in Calabasas, y'all, because that was a hit and other hits that he has. So shout out to Gunna and DDG. Well, DDG and Gunna, correction, on that, because it is a dope song. I listened to like 3 times yesterday, and it's dope. So in this song, y'all, I just want to talk. So the first verse said, "Back to back Maybachs, me and Gunna on a double date." And it says, I'm too real. I ain't gotta lie. I only state facts, cap. And then also in this verse, it says, no more bleeps. I just returned my cape. Yeah, do y'all think he's saying Ruby? Do you think DDG is actually saying Ruby, or it's just a song? Or just lyrics? Because at a different standpoint, who he's talking to now, she doesn't give that, image, the sex appeal image that Ruby gives. So, do you guys actually think that he is shading Ruby and Elon Musk? Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm reaching. But that is it for today's video, you guys. Happy Sunday. Sunday. And make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because I'm thinking about doing 3 videos a week. Or unless like a weekly respill, I might come up with a plan to keep y'all updated. But all right, y'all. Peace. Talk to y'all later.